Alberta has announced a big change to its PNP program. They're moving to an expression of interest system starting September 30th. In this video, we are going to analyze that announcement and make a few predictions. Before we get started, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, RCIC, based in Vancouver. If you want support with your immigration applications or would like to book a consulting call with me, my contact information is right here. Feel free to reach out. Now, let's talk about this announcement. So, Alberta has said that they are going to move their PNP program, which is called AAIP or Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, to an expression of interest based system starting September 30th. So everyone who is interested in getting Alberta PNP should create an EOI profile on their system. They will be put into an expression of interest pool, and from that pool, Alberta will draw the candidates who are ranked at the top and who align with the province's labor market needs. So in order to understand how this system works, we have to look at EOI systems used by other provinces. So we know Ontario, BC, and some other provinces use EOI system. So what happens in those systems is that you create a profile in Ontario's e-filing portal. You give out your details, and then you enter the EOI pool. And they have a points-based grid which assigns you a score similar to your CRS score. So they say, okay, your age is this much, your education level, your job offer level, and so on. And then they assign you a score. And then when Ontario or BC, they go into their pool and they conduct a draw where they pick people above a certain cutoff score and those who have certain job offers or experience in certain industries. So for example, BC picks childhood educators, technology people, Ontario selects construction, and so on. So that's how an EOI system works in those provinces. So Alberta is saying that we will also have an EOI system. They've not released the details. They've said that it will launch on September 30th. So hopefully the details will be available sometime before that. My understanding is that on September 30th, the portal will be launched. You'll be able to submit your EOI profiles to Alberta starting September 30th. So hopefully they should explain to us what their scoring criteria will be, how the EOI system will work, and so on sometime before that. So mid or early September, hopefully, but we don't know that yet. Alberta has said that we will pick that candidates will be ranked in the EOI pool. So obviously for ranking, you're going to need some sort of scoring criteria. So it's very likely going to be a scoring criteria similar to what other provinces have. And we know that other provinces have scoring criteria like age, where in the province you're located, whether you're in some kind of rural area or in the urban areas, what tier level of job you have, what education level you have, and so on and so forth. So I would expect Alberta to adopt a similar scoring criteria. So now, what will happen once this is implemented? I expect that the cutoff scores will be very high because tens of thousands of people are trying to compete for these slots. So either the cutoff score will be very high right off the bat, or it'll gradually become high the way it has become in Ontario and BC. So it's in your interest to submit your EOIs as early as possible, so that you have a better chance when the scores are still low. The second thing is that I expect that there'll definitely be some kind of combination of scores and professions. So the way Ontario employer job offer stream picks people with healthcare experience or with healthcare job offers, the same way Alberta has its own labor market priorities. So they might pick people with experience or job offers in construction, in healthcare, in IT. We don't know that. We will have to see as the draws start coming in. So as the details become available, we will update you on this channel, and we will keep posting updates as we go. Now we want to understand why Alberta has moved to this EOI system. In order to understand that, we have to understand all the drama and history that has happened in AAIP in 2024, and a lot of weird things have happened. So let's recap that really quickly. So federal government allocated 9,750 nominations to Alberta for 2024. Now, Alberta started getting a lot of applications for these slots. So their backlog increased, their processing time increased a lot, and so on. So on February 15th, 2024, Alberta said, we are going to pause our PNP. During this pause, we will try to figure out how we can reduce our backlog. We're going to process our applications quickly, and we'll decide what to do next with our remaining application slots. So this was quite frustrating for so many people who moved to Alberta specifically for this PNP. They got work experience in the province, LMIAs, job offers, education, and then Alberta just left them in the cold, saying that everything is paused, time out, see you later. So after 4 months of silence, on June 11th, finally, Alberta released some good news and said, okay, AIP is open again, we will take applications again, but this time they introduced a really weird application system. So they said every month, once a month, for the rest of 2024, we will open an application window. During this window, on a first come first serve basis, people can apply, and when we receive a sufficient number of applications, we will close that window, and for 1 month we will process those applications, open the window again, intake again, process again, and so on every month. Now this system was a complete disaster. It was a flop. People were lined up, their IT systems crashed, there was so much demand, people submitted junk applications, there was a lot of fraud and abuse and so on and so forth. So everyone hated it. There was a lot of criticism of AAIP. So now for the third time or second time, they have changed their system completely. This time they're saying that we'll move to an expression of interest system. So that way we moved. So that's a positive change, because now the new system will not be this first come first serve type system. It'll be a more fair and balanced system. So there has been chaos, there has been confusion, but it's good that that we are now moving towards a better system. So it's a positive news. Unfortunately, what this will lead to is more delays, but also higher cutoff scores in this stream. So whenever we have more details, we'll post on this channel. So please stay subscribed to this channel, like and share this video as well. And once again, my name is Madhur Parashar. I'm an RCIC based in Vancouver, Canada. If you need help with your immigration applications or need paid consultations, feel free to reach out. My contact information is right here. Thank you.